YouTube.
Good morning.
We are headed
To Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, the Stockyards today, and it is only going to be what, 109 degrees?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, 110.
We might get
matters.
a tan today.
Yeah.
Or a third-degree burn, one or the other. Come on, join us from your air-conditioned room.
Yeah. Just stay cool.
We're visiting the rich history of the Wild West here at the Fort Worth Stockyards. First established in 1890, this iconic 206-acre property operated as a stockyard and meat packing plant. Today it is home to a lot of dining, shopping, and entertainment venues. Billy Bob's is billed as the largest honky-tonk with 100,000 square feet of interior space and almost 20 acres of parking. We will not be going there today, but I've seen it on a number of documentaries available online. RFD TV has a couple of studios in town, and we learn there behind the revitalization efforts of the stockyards. Phase 1 of their efforts are nearing completion, and in my opinion, they're really creating a fantastic and unique experience for all visitors to Fort Worth, Texas. Look, sun's out here in Texas.
No way.
It's astonishing. I've seen other YouTube videos of people coming here, and it does not do it justice. This place is enormous. This is bigger and better than, my opinion, than Gatlinburg is nowadays, because well, we're here now.
I know, but we are on limited time because of our fur babies at home.
Yeah.
Our fur children.
Yeah, they told us what time we had to be back,
Yeah,
and we listened to them.
we do.
They run our lives.
We love our fur babies. Oh, to a fault.
Yeah. Oh, that's some big old horns now.
Wow.
That's bigger than the horn on the RV. And it's an air horn.
Hi, beautiful.
Well, they're well taken care of too, aren't they? This is awesome.
Where you used to be. Put your hands together like that, Mark.
His game.
You're perfectly fine. Don't never pull back. What do you ride? English? Stop everything with questions. Wherever you like.
The Stockyard Stables operates all horse rides, pony rides for kids, carriage rides, and photo ops for tourists for profit. All of their conditions and prices can be found on their website. Hey there, this is pigs and sheep here. They got everything here. See, this is what it used to look like right here. See all the cattle?
Oh, wow.
This is what it used to look like right there. All industrial where they were packaging the meats,
Armor.
slaughterhouses,
Yep.
so on. This is this holding pen where this was at. Sheep and goats. Looky there. That's so awesome. I would love to have seen it that way.
That would be.
I like this too. Don't get me wrong. That must be stock sales. Now they're bringing them in to sell. Look at here. This is the. They're bringing them in to sell because they had stock sales here. Backstage KO trade. That is awesome. How do I buy that?
This whole time.
How do I buy that?
That's got a price tag on it.
Look at all this stuff. There's lions and bears and tigers. Oh my.
Oh, that's cute. That is.
Arriving in time for lunch, we ate at Risky's Barbecue and were seated next to the sidewalk where we watched the cattle drive right from our table. There is a lot to see and do everywhere in town. About 30 minutes before the herd is brought through town, there is an announcer that will give a welcome to Fort Worth and some general information, along with some important safety information. When you hear the announcer begin from the many speakers located throughout the Stockyard District, you will have plenty of time to make your way to the street where you will have a good view of the cattle drive. That happens twice a day, once at 11:30 and again at 4:30 p.m., weather permitting. All those businesses still exist here. It was really hot outside, so we decided to step inside the air conditioning for a little bit, and we went to the Stockyards Museum.
It's located in a historic livestock exchange building.
It's $2 a person. Unless you're under 12, then it's free.
And it's open from 10 to 5 on every day except for Tuesdays and Sundays.
A lot of great displays, a lot of good information. Make sure you take your time.
It's just
Looks like they just
says Quincentennial Wagon Train, 1986. Texas says
That's cool if the train went that route.
Centennial Train became part of the celebration of the 150th birthday of the state of Texas, undertaken in 1986 to commemorate independence from Mexico. That's awesome.
Right? You can dial where you want to go,
And they'll tell you the miles.
and it'll tell you how many miles away it is.
That is so cool.
Is that for real? Look at this, Charlotte. Look how small that is.
I know.
Compared to that card.
The heads of everybody was way.
They're tiny little. Ooh, look at the size of the gun, man. Who's holding that gun? Who's like these are kid things these days. And there you go again.
Kind of a female.
Look at the size. I don't think a kid would fit in that. What's it say? It's a wedding dress?
It is. Maybe they were like 12 and 13-year-olds.
That could be, for real. Yeah. We planned our day to make sure we had time to go to the John Wayne Museum. Here you can see Trigger and Bullet.
And the ticket prices for admission was $24 for adults. Becoming John Wayne. John Wayne was never born. He was created. His formation began in 1907 as Marion Mitchell Morrison in Winterset, Iowa. He showed independence at an early age in the crucible of poverty and uncertainty that so many Americans knew in the early 1900s and many know today. A few years later, his father, an itinerant pharmacist who often struggled financially, and his proud mother relocated the family to Southern California. Marion soon became known as Duke, a name he took from the family's dog. To win friends and find work from grade school through college. He narrowly missed an appointment to the Naval Academy but earned a football scholarship to USC and found a summer job working as a prop man at the famous Fox Studios. At Fox, he was befriended by director John Ford and also garnered the attention of director Raoul Walsh. Walsh drafted the yet untested Duke to star in the Western epic The Big Trail with his new and eternal name, John Wayne. A life on screen with roles in at least 169 feature-length films throughout his 50-year career, John Wayne is one of the most prolific and most recognizable film stars of all time. We cheered him on through Western adventures and dramas, fought with him in the South Pacific, Vietnam, and at the Alamo, and wandered the countrysides of Ireland and Japan with him. His wide-ranging body of work is a testament to his determination to make it in the movie business, despite several setbacks that would have sent less courageous actors home for good. Duke found his calling the first day he stepped into a movie lot, and he spent the rest of his life sharpening his skills and improving at his craft. After the box office failure of The Big Trail, due in large part to the arrival of the Great Depression, John Wayne's rising career stalled. He was now left with few prospects aside from his new name. He left Fox Studios and found work at Columbia Pictures, but instead of being the golden boy, he found himself more of an outcast due to his run-ins with the autocratic head of the studio, Harry Cohn, and Columbia soon released him from their acting roles. But Duke remained determined to make it in film. He found work with smaller studios that made up Hollywood's Poverty Row, where he honed his acting and stunt skills, particularly in westerns. Between 1931 and 1939, he made more than 60 of these B-feature films while gaining significant experience that director John Ford had told him he lacked prior to the filming of The Big Trail. With a growing following eager to see his work and his improved acting chops, John Wayne was cast by Ford in his true breakout film, Stagecoach, in 1939. It took nearly 14 years, but John Wayne had finally arrived. This is at the conclusion of filming for She Wore a Yellow Ribbon in 1949. Director John Ford presented John Wayne with a cake that bore the message, "You're an actor now." Duke was so pleased with his performance as an elder cavalry captain that he believed he should have been nominated for Best Actor for that part rather than for Sands of Iwo Jima that same year. He was only 42 years old but played the 65-year-old cavalry officer beautifully, a testament to his advancement as an actor and true to Ford's inscription. Prior to his first major role in The Big Trail that featured his new name, John Wayne, for the first time, Duke Morrison appeared in 21 films over the course of 4 years. In addition to being a prolific actor, John Wayne was also a devoted family man and loyal friend.
Check this car out.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Was this added for the Stetson to be? For a Stetson or what?
I think so.
And that's crazy.
It is.
Let's see. They don't have fireworks, but they do. Ethan and John Wayne, right?
Oh, on the son of
That's his
Jake.
son, but why? How is Ethan? You see what I'm saying? They're all saying they're Waynes, but none of them are Waynes. They're all Morrisons, right?
Oh, yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know. It's a great question.
And this really was a custom vehicle. See, look, he took it to the custom shop and they added this much metal on there because he didn't want to stoop down. He just wanted to slide right in. That's what he said.
Oh, is that what it is?
He had 3 or 4 of these made. That was his signature vehicle, the station wagon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they all
Had all
had
those
bumps
kids.
up on it. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, this, I would
can
love to
that.
see the back.
He's 6'4".
I would love to see the back because this seat right here lifts
cool.
up and you can face backwards.
They should put that seat up.
They should, yeah. Nothing special tires. I don't even think those are radials. They may be 2 tires. That's crazy old. And look, for all of our young viewers, this is a key where you can open things
And
without your phone.
Tear down the walls of bigotry and prejudice and live in real harmony with ourselves and with others, then we'll all say, I am an American, pure and simple.
Oh my goodness. I told you there's a lot of hats in here.
Oh, wow. A man of many hats. I guess so.
You want to get your picture made with him?
No.
Saying, but just imagine, I'm up this high, right?
You guys are the same height.
And I had a hat on, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, you would be the same height.
They cheat every time, everywhere he's at, see? They cheat.
That's
Put him up
right.
on the ground.
Put him up here. Howdy, partner. I can't say the wicked.
A lot of family stuff in here too. That's pretty cool. As we exited the museum, we got to learn a little bit more about the Fort Worth herd.
The Fort Worth herd was relocated because of the excessive heat.
Of course, and we need that. We got
True.
names for them.
Big Mac. Cool.
That's funny.
I like boots too.
This is the herd, or so I heard. Have you heard that?
I have heard that.
Yeehaw!
Go ahead.
Well, what did you think?
I liked it. We didn't have enough time to visit there, unfortunately, for a few different reasons. Number one, the heat was
It is bad.
terrible. Terrible heat. And the second reason is because of our two dogs.
Yeah, we were
The
staying
one here and the one in our little crate.
in Glen Rose, Texas.
Really nice area. Loved that area.
So it was a
Yeah.
decent drive away,
Yeah.
but it still is a lot of fun. A lot of time to mill
Right.
around there, try to see the herd go through.
Yeah. No bull about it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got some toys,
Yeah.
some decorations.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the food?
The food I liked okay.
I've had better barbecue,
Yeah.
but I the way I look at these things, I mean, the people that are just dedicated to nothing but barbecue are not going to set up an establishment there. You know,
I don't
they're
know.
gonna- that's just my experience. My opinion is, the best barbecue places are somewhere else. They're not paying a fortune for the building and that sort of thing.
So it was good, and the
Yeah.
service was good.
Yeah.
The atmosphere was nice because we were
And
able to see
nice to
running of the bulls.
Right, be right there. We picked it because we could be right there, have the seat next to the road. We got to see them come down the ramp and everything.
Yeah. It was nice
So
because they had
what'd you think of
fans
the,
and they had misters.
What'd you
which
think
was
of the
nice.
herd?
I thought it was really, really hot for them to be out on
Yeah.
the street, and you could tell they were kind of like, "Wow, this is really hot." They act like that almost, but because
I
it
think
was
it's
so
just
hot,
because
they
they're
canceled the
very
last
docile. Well, no, they plan to cancel it for the entire week. Anytime the temperatures are up
one.
too
Over
high.
105.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't know what their standard is, but I know that they announce it week by week on the website if they're going to have both shows or not. At 11:30 and 4:30
Right.
because of the heat, they're not doing it. So they
Yeah.
probably do the cold soon.
Yeah, there was so much to see. There's a lot of gift shops,
A whole lot of stuff.
Western wear, you name it, it's there.
And we didn't get to see half of it. I mean, you would need to go there for 3 or 4 days to really appreciate everything that's there.
We really wanted to go to Billy Bob's, but lost an earring there, not this type.
That's
so
it,
if you
Risky's
find it while
Barbecue.
you're out there, let me know. So,
And then the John Wayne Museum.
oh
Your
my
thoughts on that
gosh,
one?
I really enjoyed the John Wayne Museum much more than what I thought I would.
Yeah.
I
learned a lot about it.
yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
that's the point of it. But
Yeah, I had always had kind of an admiration for him as a young girl, watching some of his movies off and on through my parents and through my brothers, but I never really had a true fondness for him until I went to the museum and I learned more about the life he led from his birth through his high school, through college years, and he did come to Fort Worth and traded and sold some of his
he
herds.
acquired some of his stock there at the Stockyards, is what we were told
Yeah.
by the people
yeah.
in the museum.
They
So,
said he was a really good rancher too.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I like that about people. I like people who have good husbandry skills with animals.
I want to thank everybody for watching. We will see you again next week, and stay tuned for a couple bloopers. So what'd you think? Oh yeah, you're not in the car. Never mind.
Was that his mama? I mean,
I hope not.
I didn't mean. Was that his girlfriend?
Did you see that picture? One in color of him and his mom?
I am not going to live that one down. No bull. She almost sat there for a minute.